Bonjour.
It's always a pleasure to meet you again for a new French lesson. Last time, we learned about the masculine and feminine genders of certain nouns, as well as the three basic articles. Today, we are going to see the prepositions that we must put before the name of country and city. To start, I must tell you that countries have a masculine or a feminine gender in French. You will soon see that this has its importance for what is to follow. Here is a comprehensive list of female countries. To say, I'm going to France, I'll say in French,
Je vais en France.
or to say, you are going to England, I'll say in French.
Tu vas en Angleterre.
If you now observe the preposition located just before the country name, you will notice that it is always the same. Remember that we are talking about countries which are expressed in the feminine. We must, therefore, remember that when there is a feminine country name, we must use the preposition
En.
Here, now, is an exhaustive list of countries whose gender is masculine. To say, he is in Japan, I will say, in French.
Il est au Japon.
And to say, she is in Canada, I will say.
Elle est au Canada.
Again, observe the prepositions before the names of the countries. Once again, you can see here a very specific preposition for masculine country names. So, we will say that, for a masculine country, we will have to use the preposition
Au.
Here is now an exhaustive list of countries expressed in the plural in French. So, to say, we're going to the Philippines, I will say.
Nous allons aux Philippines.
And to say, you are going to the United States, I will say.
Vous allez aux États-Unis.
Again, you can see a small difference in the preposition before the plural country name. According to what we have observed, we will say that, in front of a country name, in the plural, we will have to put the preposition
Au.
with a silent x. Let us now observe the prepositions for cities. To say, they are going to Paris, I will say in French.
Ils vont à Paris.
To say, they are in Tokyo, I will say.
Elles sont à Tokyo.
Again, notice the preposition just before the name of the city. We will therefore say that the names of cities must be accompanied by the preposition
À.
However, watch out for a few surprises, like for example, with these countries.
Je suis à Singapour. Tu es à Hong Kong.
Yes, even for these countries, you can have the preposition à reserved for cities, but there's a reason for that. It's that these countries are, in fact, city-states. Now, let me introduce you to a new surprise in the kind, an exception at the country level. This is, for example,
Il va à Taïwan.
Yes, this country has the same preposition as for a city or a city-state, and yet, it is certainly not a city. This is the mystery of language. That's all for today. I hope this has been very useful to you. We will continue to progress during the next lesson. So, until then, be well.